What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday. This is your midweek motivational video for your day. Hope you guys are doing well. It is halfway to the weekend, you guys, and I don't know about you, but the weather is going to be hot and amazing, so I cannot wait. I never have any plans. It doesn't even matter, though. I'm always happy when Wednesday comes around because that means that the weekend is close by. But anyway, you guys, I hope you guys are having a great day on purpose. Hope you guys are staying productive. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. I'm sorry if you hear any uh, loud noises. They're mowing the lawns outside and stuff, so you might hear a lot of that. But anyway, you guys, it is the end of the month. It is it is the end of Mental Health Awareness Month, but I don't want you guys to just not, be aware, okay? It may be the end of Mental Health Awareness Month, but we should not, stop with the mental health awareness just because the month is over. I want you guys to be very, very aware. First and foremost, I just want you guys to kind of put yourself in a space to reflect, okay? And I'm going to get back to that. So, I posted something earlier today, and I hope that it encourages a lot of people. I put it out there for people to read. Whoever reads it, fine. I don't put stuff out for likes or anything like that. I put things out to help people, and whoever, comes across it, hopefully it helps them. But, I'm big on mental health only because I have dealt with dark times in my life. I have dealt with depression. I have dealt with anxiety. I have been on meds for it. I know what that feels like. And I just want to encourage you guys to continue to push forward, okay? It may be the end of Mental Health Awareness Month, but I want you guys to continue being aware, not only of yourselves, but those around you as well. A lot of the times we see a lot of people who seem happy, and they're always happy. They're always smiling. They're always in a good mood. But a lot of times, a lot of those people are fighting deep battles that we don't know about, and they seem to be happy, right? Think back at all the people that we've lost due to, self-deleting, and they seem to be happy, and they seem to always have a smile on their face, and their life is great and everything like that. And that's why you cannot be in a place to want someone's life, or you want to be in someone else's shoes, or look at someone, or a lot of people look at social media and people think everything's all fine and dandy with all these people, and it's like, man, I wish I had their life. Do not do that, because you have no idea what they're dealing with behind closed doors. You have no idea what it took for them to get to a certain place, for them to be happy now. A lot of the times I say, look, there's people that I know that would not be able to walk a mile or half a mile in my shoes, okay? People who don't understand what it is to be in a dark place or to have anxiety. And that's why I'm very selective when I talk to people about stuff that I've gone through, because I feel like you can't talk to everybody, because some people will just be like, but you're fine now, so it's fine, and people don't really understand the severity of dealing with mental health issues and having anxiety and being in a depressed state and always staying busy and always smiling and always being nice to people. And so in this season, I want you guys to continue to go forward, and don't overlook the happy people. Do not overlook the happy people. Be encouraged and be aware even when you see a happy person. Sometimes you have no idea what a conversation can do to someone who is happy. You can come across someone who seems to be in a really good mood, and they're happy, and all of a sudden start getting into a conversation and it's ending in tears, or they feel a release because they feel like they were put in a place to talk about something that they were going through. So that's why it's so important to be kind to people, say hello, do nice things for people, pay it forward. When you ask someone, hey, how you doing? Stick around a few seconds longer to see if they have a response. So it's not like, people say, hey, how you doing, to keep it moving, because it's like, it's second nature to say, hey, how you doing, and just keep walking, instead of sticking around and actually hearing someone tell you how they're doing. It's like, do you really want to know what I'm doing, or are you just kind of passing by? You know what I mean? So I just want to encourage you guys. I know what it is to feel alone. I know what it is to be on medication for anxiety and panic attacks. I was on antidepressants. I was on sleep meds because I couldn't sleep, because when I got anxiety attacks, it almost gave me PTSD, because the first panic attack I had was in my sleep. Like, I woke up and the room was spinning, my heart was pounding, I didn't know what was going on. I woke my parents up, went to the ER, come to find out it was a panic attack. And I couldn't sleep after that because I was afraid of it happening to me again. And so I was put on Ambien, and I got addicted to it. And I took myself off of it because I knew something's not right, because I started using it during the day instead of at night, because I found I had that, I had my Xanax, I had everything else. And I'm like, if I can cover my bases with all these medications, I never have to feel anxiety. But that's not no way to live, because you are living in pure fear when you are relying on all these things to take hold of you just so you don't feel. It's almost like you're hiding behind the door, and the door is your meds, or the door is whatever it is that's keeping you from feeling this stuff. And let me tell you, it's still there. It's still there. So I took myself off of that stuff, and I started to learn and do some research and read and find my own way out of anxiety. I took everything off, and I told my doctor, I said, look, I'm not taking this stuff no more. And at first he was just like, be very careful, because you have to come off of it the same way that you got on, and which I did. I got myself off of it the same way that I got on, little by little. And I told him, I said, look, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I understand. And I gotta say, it did help, but I don't encourage it, because I feel like there's a way to deal with it, and there's a way to heal yourself from it without all that stuff, because I'm living proof of it. I don't take anything for anxiety. Excuse me. I don't take anything for anxiety because I don't deal with anxiety anymore. I haven't dealt with depression in years. I haven't been, on meds in over 10 years. Like, I haven't been on none of that stuff because I did so much research, and I dove myself into natural ways to deal with my anxiety. And one of the main things that I learned is deep breathing exercises, because you can give yourself an anxiety attack by having an anxiety attack and not knowing how to breathe. And one time I was reading that I wasn't even breathing properly. I was reading that when you inhale deep, you also have to make sure that you are exhaling all of that air to the point where there is nothing left. And you have to inhale and exhale and breathe through your stomach, not your chest. And it took me a while to understand that. And even when you have your anxiety attacks, it's like that stuff goes out the window because you don't even like how you're feeling at the moment. And so, I've learned how to deal with that. I've gotten myself into church, and I surrounded myself with people who have been through the same things that I have, people who have prayed over me, people who I can speak to about these things freely. I have a very tight circle of friends who understand what I'm going through, because they've seen it. They've seen me firsthand at my lowest. And so they have helped build me up. And they've allowed me to just be whatever it is that I was that day, whether it was I was a happy me, I was a sad me, I was a scared me, I was an anxious me. They allowed me to be who I was in that day, at that moment. And they embraced me and they loved me through. And that's a big help. And that's why I tell you guys, it is so important for you guys to surround yourself with the right people that are good for your mental health, the right people who are good for your emotional health, your physical health. It's so important to understand how important it is to be surrounded by health. And I don't mean to, be a health nut. I'm talking like having the right support system, having the right mindset, having a great healthy lifestyle. Yes, life will shake you up sometimes. We are not perfect. This life is not perfect, and everything's not going to go our way. You know what I mean? And so we have to roll with the punches, but we have to be in the right mindset to take those things on. And when you have a clear mind and you're not anxious and you're in a positive state, and you understand why things are happening, and you practice all these affirmations and gratitude. And if you are a person that pray, if you pray and you have faith, and if you practice a healthy lifestyle, those things aid in having a healthy mindset. And so, once you are clear of anything that doesn't serve you right or doesn't benefit you the right way, you have a better mindset of taking on those curveballs that life may throw at you. Like, oh, you know what? I had this little hiccup at work. Not a problem. I'll deal with it, opposed to you always being in a negative state of mind and not being able to handle even the smallest things that life throws at you. You know what I mean? So I just want to encourage all of you guys. Look, I've been there, anxious, depressed. I have felt alone. I have felt in a dark place. And when I tell you guys, I'm in the brightest days, I'm sure haven't even touched me, but I am in the happiest point in my life that I have ever been in. Depression doesn't live here. Anxiety doesn't live here. Fear doesn't live here. Meds don't live here. And I can speak to you guys about this because I've been there and now I'm on the other side of it. Healing is ugly. Healing is not pretty. And I'm telling you, you have to get through the ugly parts in order for you to get to the beautiful side of healing. And I'm telling you, it is gorgeous on this side. Okay? You can do it. You matter. You've got this. Just keep going, keep growing, keep learning, keep healing. And I'm telling you, you will get to the other side of this. I promise you, because I'm living proof of it. All right. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Be safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Love on your loved ones. Enjoy the rest of your work day, and I will see you guys on the next one. Leave your comments down below. Let me know how you guys are doing and what you guys are up to. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later.